Hi guys, welcome to No Ordinary Woman Chat Show. I'm your host, Miss Kazmak. Now guys, you know when you come on this channel, you meet some amazing women who are doing phenomenal things within our society. I want you to watch the break, join me on the other side, and meet this amazing No Ordinary Woman who we have on the show today. See you in a bit.
Have all your favourite Caribbean produce delivered from backyard straight to your door. Ebony Status Caribbean Produce home delivery box service is here, and we aim to carry the load of your weekly shopping. We select and deliver to you the finest fresh produce, including Jamaican sweet potato, yam, okra, breadfruit and more. You can expect to be delighted with the quality, value and price, but above all, our service. Order online today at www.ebonystatus.com or call 07887 895 247. Ebony Status Caribbean Produce, from backyard straight to your door.
Hi guys, thank you for staying and thank you for tuning back in with me, your host, Miss Kazmak. Now guys, remember I told you we have an amazing, phenomenal, no ordinary woman. Now this woman, to me personally, she is just so special in so many levels. Her name, I'm not going to say just yet. She's a young lady who's touching and transforming lives all around the world through her powerful events, and she's done books called No More Excuses. She does workshops. She's an accountability coach. She's helped hundreds of people, young and old, to find their goals and take action. She's all about action out here. Now, this motivational keynote speaker, woman, guys, I'm getting a bit like emotional because this woman is an amazing, no ordinary woman, and her name is Sotonye. Now, Sotonye, welcome to No Ordinary Woman Chat Show, my platform. I just want to say welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so
Before
much.
I start, the reason why, guys, that I'm getting a bit emotional, I went to Sotonye's event called Ladies Talking Business about 2 years ago, and you know, I spoke with you because I actually came for an interview to work with you, remember?
Yes.
Like a couple of years ago. And I told you about my dreams, etc. And you really just, you could have just said, okay, come and work for me. But you kind of like pushed me to just do what I'm doing right now. And you said, when you do your show, I want to come on your show, you know?
Yes.
And I just want to say thank you for what you're doing. I'm not even going to go into it. I don't want to make this about me. I want to make this about you. But just let our viewers know about who you are because, just let them know.
Okay, well, thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be here. It's even more exciting because you're right. We met a few years ago and you shared this vision, you shared this goal, you shared this dream, and we are now in it. You know, we are experiencing the fruit of something that was just a concept in your mind, and now this is the fruition. So it's just so exciting to have seen you at the beginning of your journey, and now I'm seeing you in your journey. And I know that this is literally still the beginning because there's greater things that are destined for you. So big congratulations back to you, and a big well done. So yes, thank you for that intro. Like, so when people introduce me, I'm just like, who is that person they're talking about? But yes, my name is Sotonye Deru. I am a not so young anymore.
No, you're a not ordinary woman.
Yes, that's it. But I am a no ordinary woman, and I do a range of different things, but all of it is centered around what I believe is my calling, my purpose, the things that God has created me to do on this earth. That's what I set about and do and achieve and just stay focused on. So I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a motivational speaker. I go around and I just empower people to get rid of their excuses, to break through their barriers and achieve success, to truly live the life that they've been destined to live and have all the things that they desire to have, and just know that there are no barriers and nothing can stop you if you can just believe. So I share that message worldwide because I find that a lot of people have insecurities, a lot of people have fears, and it's all within. You know, it's all within. So I go around and I speak to that person within, and I say that, you know, you are great and you can truly achieve as long as you, the internal you, can believe that and grab hold of that and have enough faith. Then there's nothing that you cannot do. So I'm also a life coach as well. I help people to get their life in order. I find that if you're excelling in one area and not excelling in another area, then you're unbalanced. And an unbalanced person will eventually just break down or just not really achieve all that they need to. So I help people to achieve that balance, to be winning in every single area of their life, so they can truly sit back and be like, I am a complete person. I'm a business startup coach.
Yes.
I encourage people to start up their businesses, and also I'm a wedding planner as well, which is one of I'm really excited about my business, SD Weddings Management, where we plan and we coordinate, but also we've now become a training academy as well, teaching up and coming wedding planners to become exceptional planners.
That's amazing. And you're also a mother. You're also, a wife.
Yes.
How do you do all of those? You're wearing so many hats at the same time, and still looking phenomenal, looking amazing. And guys, this woman just had a baby like 10 months ago. Like, seriously, who comes on the set like, hey, yo, Charlie?
You're so funny. Oh my gosh, yes. Well, yeah, so I have a 3-year-old and I have a 10-month-old, and I'm a wife as well. How do I do it all? I don't know. People always ask me that. I honestly don't know. It's literally the grace of God. That's the honest truth. It's just God's grace, God's favour. But also, I'm passionate. And I find that when you're doing something that you're passionate about, that this is why you're here, then you just get on with it. And God has enabled me to be able to wear multiple hats and still function in all those different areas and still be successful. So, I'm just focused, I'm driven, I'm determined, I'm passionate, and I just want to give birth to everything that is inside of me. I dare take it to the grave with me, know. So
yes, Dr. Miles Monroe.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I just try. Every day I wake up and I try. I recently put out a post on my social media saying that, I'm not trying to be superwoman. I'm just a purpose-filled mum. That's it. I'm just purpose-driven. So I don't want people to be like, oh yeah, you're superwoman, you do this and that. Don't focus on that. Just understand that I do those things because I'm fulfilling purpose. Yeah. I'm fulfilling destiny. I'm making sure that I leave a legacy on this earth. I'm making sure that I'm a fantastic role model to my children and also to those around me. Yeah. So I get up and I drive and I strive and I push hard, even when I'm tired, even when I'm just like, why am I doing this? Even when it maybe doesn't seem like what I want to come out of it may not come out of it. I just encourage myself and say, you know what, just go, just keep on going.
But how do you, obviously, you say that you encourage yourself.
Yes.
But what would you say to an individual that may always keep on coming to, banging wall, that stumbling block in their life? And, even, as much as they do say, you speak it and what you think and things like that, and then it will come into existence, so to speak. But sometimes you do get to that place where you just feel like, I don't have that drive. As much as you're just like saying, yeah, just keep going, just keep going. How do you keep yourself motivated?
It's your why. Why do you do what you do? And it always comes back to your why. If your why is not big enough, then when hurdles come and it gets tough, you'll just give up. Because the motivating factor is not there. So I can't give up because I must leave a legacy. I can't give up because I need to become financially free. I can't give up because I need to help my mum achieve certain things. So, I just have to keep on going. But the greatest motivation for me is impacting lives. So I've realized that this is not about me. This is about other people. When I was writing my first book, No More Excuses, and I had to make, financial sacrifices, I did it because it wasn't about me. It was about the lives of the young people that book would touch. Yeah. When I set up certain things, it's not about me. It's about the people. It's about the impact. And when you kind of get yourself out of the way and you start to focus on the bigger picture, you realize, okay, maybe I won't sleep this month, or I might not sleep tonight, but it's okay. Yeah. Because I'm willing to make the sacrifices in pursuit of what I'm called to do. Yeah. So you have to look back at your why. Why are you doing it? If it's just for money, then you'll drop off. If it's not big enough, because life is not easy. And if success was easy, everyone would be successful.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it means that it takes a different mindset, a different attitude, a different perspective. And your why is what will keep you up when you want to sleep. Yeah. Your why is what will tell you to not spend the money in this area, but keep it in this area. So, my whys are big. And the people that God has called me to is far and wide. So I can't I can't stop. I can't, get caught up now. And yet it's not easy. It's not easy. Even it's not easy having to film. It's not easy. but it's worth it.
Yes.
And as long as it's worth it, then I'll keep on pressing on.
Yeah. And what I like, the beautiful thing about you is that you don't do for self, you do for others. You've got that heart of a servant, do you know what I mean? And I think when you serve other people, you'll find that solution to what the people needs. And that's what I think is great about many women, no ordinary women that are doing these great things, because you're finding the solutions. And even just doing the show, because at one stage I was like, I said to God, really, why am I doing this? Do you know what I mean? Like, this ain't better than fitting me. You know, I was really having a tantrum with God the other day. I was just like thinking, Lord, I really don't have time for this. And, you know, I want to focus on doing other things, and I just want to just, you know, we get into those little mindset. But like you said, when you look at the why, it makes you understand and it keeps you motivated to do what you're doing. And as I see, you are a servant. Do you know what I mean? You serve people. Even the fact that you have your events and do wedding planning and everything else. I mean, how did that even happen?
Okay, so with the wedding planning, so I've been doing events since 2006, and then I launched my events company in 2010, SD Events Management, and then I met, you know, my amazing husband. Started dating in 2010, got engaged in 2011, married in 2012.
Jeez.
Yes, no time wasting.
No messing. Listen, guys.
Yes,
take notes.
Come on now, come on, yeah. So through planning my own wedding, and just experiencing certain things, it just pushed me to want to get into wedding planning. And my husband being a wedding photographer, it just was the perfect fit, because I just love being with my husband all the time. It's a bit too much for him, but so now we work together. So it was, yes, you know, it was a perfect fit. But also, you know, I'm very, very passionate about marriage as well. You know, the sanctity of marriage, and the wedding day is just one day, and it's not the main thing at all. The marriage obviously is the main thing, but just understanding that the wedding day is what would lead into the marriage. So let's give you a fantastic wedding, full of joy, full of love, God-centered, and then let that be the start of a beautiful marriage. Yeah. And I love organising, so it's just all of my kind of passions into one. So yeah.
That's great. That's amazing. And I like the fact that, you know, because it starts from your wedding, and obviously you doing your events with your husband as well, because obviously when I met your husband was at Ladies Talking Business as well. Yeah. And that's when you had little one, and she was only just a little wee, and now she's big girl now, you know. But I love the fact that you guys work so strongly together. But you know, just in case any of our viewers may have their partners and, you know, they want to go into business venture, what would you say to them to encourage them to do business together? Because, you know, sometimes you hear this saying, don't do business with your family, don't do it with your husband or your wife, etc. What would you say to our viewers, if you don't mind speaking to the camera?
It's okay. So it's working with your partner is not for everybody. Okay, and you find that sometimes you start and then it just doesn't work out. So it's not for everybody, but for those that do want to get into business, I think the best person that you could definitely get into business with is your partner, your husband, your wife, because you two are one. So the business is your business, and you're working together, you know, to achieve something great for you, your home, your marriage, your family. But you definitely need to try and achieve a work-life balance. That will be the biggest struggle. But if you can definitely know when it's business time, you talk business, and when it's husband and wife time, you do husband and wife time. Just get that balance, and just know what each other's strengths are, and just work towards your strengths, and also just know what also irritates each other as well, so that in business you guys can still be a strong unit, but you're just being mindful of, okay, look, yes, he's my husband, but I know that I should just be mindful that he doesn't like this or doesn't like that, so let me just so just understand each other, understand how you both work, and then see if you can work together.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's amazing. And also, what is your social media platforms? Do let our viewers, just in case they want to connect with you. What is your social media platforms?
Okay, so my social media platforms is my name, Sotonye Deru. That's SOTONYEDERU. Yes, just at Sotonye Deru. And then my wedding company is SD Weddings MGT. And I also have a motivational page, which is at Sotonye Deru Motivates as well. So please, please, please follow. I promise to follow you guys back.
Excellent. And what upcoming events have you got coming up as well?
Gosh, we have so many events. Like 2018 is really gonna. If people think that I've achieved, like 2018 is definitely gonna be my year. I'm focused. You know, my 10-month will soon be a year. Put her in nursery, and then I'm just good to go. So 2018, we've got conferences, we've got retreats. We've got exhibitions, we've got so much things happening in 2018. So guys, if any of those interest to you, make sure you follow me at Sotonye Deru, and you will definitely be able to find out more information.
So stay in the loop, guys, so you don't miss out. Yeah. So in regards to, because I don't want to get personal up in your business or anything, but one of the things I noticed, you said, you was dating your husband 1 year, the next week you was married. How did you even know that was your Boaz?
That's interesting. Very interesting. Well, first of all, we connected differently. So it was very natural. There was no hype. And I think people think that, we got together because I'm Sotonye and he's Adebayo and we both have our brand. And no. Literally, we just started a friendship. And from there, it just grew. And I'm somebody that can, sometimes, after a while, you kind of get a bit bored of people. But with him, it was just like, this is still nice, it's still fresh, it's still exciting. And we just found that we were on the same page as well. What I wanted and what he wanted for himself and what I wanted for myself. It was just we're both focused, we're both driven, we're both, entrepreneurs. So it was just we just connected spiritually, we connected, on just every other level. And we just became best friends. We generally enjoyed each other's company, generally enjoyed, getting to know each other. And then we prayed as well. And we said, God, if this is not of you, then cut it. Because I haven't got time. And he didn't have time. So we were just cut it. Honestly, cut it, because we're both getting feelings for each other. And if this is not of you, then we don't want this. We honestly don't want this. And then, it took my husband 4 months before he officially asked me out. And even though I was like, come on, you're taking time. But for him, at that point that he asked me out, it was at the point that he knew that he wanted that I would be his wife. So, So
sometimes even, we may meet that guy, do you know what I mean? When I say Boaz, guys, I mean meeting that guy who's going to be your king. But sometimes we want to rush the pace, and sometimes you just need to make the man just get to that place for himself and let him take his time and just be patient.
As when a man knows, he knows. So there's no pressure that you can put on him, or there's no convincing that you can do. When he knows, he knows. So you just you give him time just to know that, okay. And again, because we're both of the faith, we weren't trying to mess about. We weren't trying to date, and then it wasn't going anywhere. If we're going to be in a relationship, then it's going to lead to marriage. So he just wanted to get that confirmation, and then once he did, it was really beautiful how he asked me out. Took me to Lion King, and then took me to a beautiful restaurant, and then gave me a card and bought me a gift, and then it was
that's
it was nice. I'm just thinking about memories now. So but I always say to people, don't rush and date with your eyes open. People are dating, but they're not seeing properly. They're not seeing the person, because the person is showing you who they are, but because you're kind of infatuated and you're not really seeing certain signs, and you have to see these signs. Because once you're married, you want to be married for life. So when you're dating, see that person in with their family, see how they are outside, just see them in different environments. And ask questions. Some people don't even know deep information about their partner. You have to ask questions, get to know the person inside and out, and then you can determine if I want to spend the rest of my life with this person. And if you're not sure, then you just wait, continue just talking, get to know each other. Don't rush, because marriage is not something you just rush into. It's something that is for life. So you got to make sure that you're marrying the right person.
Excellent. Thank you for that advice. I'm taking notes for myself, y'all. But we're going to have to wrap up. I don't really want to wrap up, but it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you.
But I just, like I said, I just want to thank you for what you're doing, and just continue to just keep on doing, you know. I'm really excited for 2018.
Yes.
The conferences, the retreats and everything else. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. But in regards to, I just want to, I know I should be wrapping up, but hey. But you know, when you came up with a book, No More Excuses, I mean, these books you could still purchase. How can our guest viewers actually purchase these books? Where?
Okay, so I've written 3 books. First one's called No More Excuses. Second one is called Colour to Success for little children. And then the third one is No More Excuses Coaching Manual. So all my books are available from my website, which is www.sotonyederu.com. And also some on Amazon as well. But yeah, definitely the vision behind the books is literally just to inspire people for greatness. And you know, they're all for different ages. So the Colour to Success is for ages 3 to 7. The No More Excuses is for teenagers, and then the Coaching Manual is for, you know, the older generation. And it's just to literally help people to become everything that God has destined for them to become.
Amazing. Well, we will wrap up now. So guys, if you want to get these books, do holler at Sotonye and, you know, purchase, support, and you will be blessed as well. So until next time, guys, I shall see you with another No Ordinary Woman. Ciao for now. Bye.
Woman, you are the key. It's only natural.